Or some more legionaries, Silver Shield legionaries. I probably would have, myself, would have gone for probably a few more pikes. Some people would go for Silver Shield legionaries. Sometimes in here, when this number gets to the 2 right here or something, I cross, and when I cross, you will see the power of urbans and stuff versus Silver Shield legionaries. You will see how non-powerful Silver Shield legionaries are. Now, with an open pitch battle, and you're fighting Greece or Carthage or something, Silver Shield legionaries are vital. They're very vital because, well, let's just start by saying this. They're very vital because, no, what was I going to say? They're very vital because if you want to make a Grand Phalanx, which I was thinking of making one, but then I was like, wait a second, this is a bridge battle, so I kind of almost, yeah, I could have made a Grand Phalanx, so it wouldn't have worked out quite as well. Which, a Grand Phalanx, if you do not know, is you bring 5 or 6 or 4 Silver Shield pikes, and you line them up, you put their phalanx down, and right kind of here in their phalanx, you drag and click and drag a line of Silver Shield legionaries. And when you do that, it forms a Grand Phalanx. Now, with that, it's kind of embarrassing for Greek players because the Silver Shield pikes mixed in with the Silver Shield legionaries forming the Grand Phalanx will actually defeat Spartans. Believe it or not, but it will defeat a Spartan. It's kind of funny because it actually costs less, and you can beat a Spartan unit, which is funny. So you could beat pretty much any pike unit. They'll stand up in anything. Urbans, Cav, of course, Triaria, yes, of course, Urbans, Sacred Band, Spears. Pretty much Spartans and Urbans are the highest you can get to for withstanding heights. They're pretty arrow resistant because of the Silver Shield legionaries' shields, and when archers fire upon them, they will hit the Silver Shield legionaries' shields. More likely than hitting the pike's bodies, pikemen's bodies, and the Silver Shield legionaries' bodies. And when that happens, well, you have a pretty shield resistant or archer resistant army-ish thing. Now, for this battle, it's pretty interesting, though I do have 2 hidden cav over there, do I? No, I brought them over here. I had 2 hidden cataphracts over in those woods over there. And over here, I just waited. I was kind of thinking like I could bring these guys out of Testudo, and I have like a space here, a nice space here, and a nice space here. Just kind of the perfect amount for a diamond square to charge it. So while these guys kind of get to hold them, these guys will charge in, toss a bunch of them, and probably end the fight for that little area. That was the plan. Now, right here we're just trying to pop some shots off at the Usurpans. And, well, of course it's not working very well, but what else could we do, because their archer component was literally gone. Like, Julia Rome's was gone, though Mastodon still had all these archers, no ammunition. They were quite a menace in the rest the rest of the battle, so I had to watch out for them. I gotta check the time. Got about half an hour left, so that's gonna be, how long has it been? 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, well, I got triple speed a bit more than, don't I? So, these urbans are kind of awkwardly walking in. So what else can I say? Now, some people have been telling me that, oh, urbans are so overpowered, they're like unable to be beaten by pretty much anything. Well, no, they're not. They can be beaten by pikes if you use the pikes properly. Because what you do with the pikes is, to beat urbans, well, first of all, you have to take the Pila, which is sometimes pretty hard to take. Sometimes with urbans, I do multiple things that I do. First off, I will like spread them like one unit, like this unit, into a line this long, so the urbans won't be able to get around the flanks. And when that happens and they can't get around the flanks, it's pretty useful. Therefore, they don't get through the pike line. And what's another thing I do? What I'll do sometimes is I will take a pike, like a pike unit like this, and I'll line it up like longer as well, and I'll put it in loose formation. So it'll take the Pila, and then I'll have a unit behind it that will go into tight formation and move forward with this one, with the one that's in loose. And that's how I also beat Urban sometimes with pikes. Now, the best way that I think to beat Urbans is to choose Seleucid. The best army against Rome, I think, isn't another Roman faction, it is actually Seleucids. The Seleucids are great because when you perform the Grand Phalanx, of course, yes, I told you already, they can take on pretty much anything. And when they can take on pretty much anything, sometimes the Urban can get through, but when the case of that happening, there's the Cataphracts. And when the Cataphracts, usually, if they're choosing Rome, they can always beat the Praetorian Cav. When they beat the Praetorian Cav, then they can go for the Hammer and Anvils. I recently played a 1v1 20k battle against Merc's clan Emperor, which is my clan leader. And when I played against him, he chose the Scipii and I chose the Seleucid. Now, I didn't go for the epic Cav fight to go like crush his Cav, and then to kill like do Hammer and Anvils. I went for a more just straight for the Hammer and Anvils right away. See what you can do. Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. And it turned out pretty well. Like I could kind of hold his units with my pikes. I kind of did a bit of a Grand Phalanx. I didn't really have a skirmish component. I'm not too fond of skirmish components on Rome. Sometimes it can actually save you and give you a victory, but sometimes like if your opponent still has Cav, well, you're screwed. But I'm not too fond of skirmish armies. I'm more of a rusher, rusher. I'm sure you know, like the type of person that is. But yeah, I kind of like rushing. I'm a rushing type of person. I like to go for rushing and stuff. I like putting this like in stupid spots. You can just easily click and click again. I don't know where it suits best. I have a friend who likes it down here. I have another friend who likes it up here where it is usually. Another friend who likes it down here. I have a friend who kind of likes it like right there. I also have a friend who kind of likes it like right up here or at the bottom. I kind of like it here. It actually looks pretty cool right down the middle. Now, what's happening here is Aloysius told me to bring some more pikes over. He told me to do all sorts of other stuff. And I guess this guy actually did have a bit more ammo in his Cretans. So what he did is he hit the flanks of my silver ship pikes, and there's a line of dead guys. Kind of this isn't from Pila. There's a few that are from Pila, but the majority of it is actually from archer fire from the flanks. Over here, those routing Seleucid dudes were archers, so don't really worry about them. Now, when I was talking about fighting my emperor, my clan emperor, it was difficult in a way. It would have been more of a challenge if I brought a Roman faction, though Scipii Romans are my Roman faction, so I didn't really know what else to choose. I wanted to choose Britain, but I didn't know really if I wanted to, so I didn't. And then again, I I chose Seleucid. So that's kind of what I did. That's how I got promoted from, I used to be Stadi, which is HST. That's what I used to be. Now I'm a LEG, which is a Legionary. And right now, I'm a PREACT. Yeah, Prekit, or it's kind of a short-ish abbreviation for something. It's a higher rank than a Legate or a Legionary. Next rank up for me is, I think it's a General. I'm not too sure though. I think it's a General. No, I'm sure there's a few more ranks above that. So I did move my units out of the way just so I could send in that Greek Cav. Sending in the Greek Cav, of course, doesn't do much because, well, what do you expect? Greek Cav. So triple speeding it is working just fine with me. If I just don't move my mouse and stuff, it seems to be fine. So I bring my pikes back, and over on the other side, you can see me moving around my cataphracts. I'm actually bringing them back over here. Mastodon kind of wants to go for a bit of a move, but he can't quite make up his mind there. Oh, I gotta upload this video quick. So that's kind of what's happening. There's a special part in this battle. One of the most special parts that I ever played in this battle. Me and Lois call it the stand of the generals. It's the stand of the generals, which saved the day. Yes, it did save the day for this battle. Now, I keep having to check the time. I'm sorry about this, but it's like I kind of gotta go around 3-ish. I kind of gotta get off around 3-ish, but I can't quite tell. So I'm just I want to look here. Just want to see if I can say anything to anybody after this video, because I gotta do it really quick. Sorry. So what's happening here is nothing really. I'm actually gonna stop recording here and bring you a bit of a better part where the battle gets a little more interesting. Hey guys, back again. Here's a little bit of a thing here. I thought they were urbans. Yeah, there are urbans. Eloise got really mad. Right. It's coming right here. Because his urbans threw another round of Pila, valuable Pila, routing archers. You can see why most people would get quite mad at that. Mad if their urbans necessarily did that. Over here, well, it was actually like 30 seconds of fast forwarding. Nobody's really dying right here, so it's kind of nothing really. There's just this small fightish thing that's happening. I have my legionaries there. I have 2 others over here just sending Pila. But yeah, I will see you when the battle gets more interesting again. He doesn't actually cross with these guys, so yeah. Okay guys, here's the special part. The thing that almost cost us the battle is me doing such things as crossing. Yeah, me crossing. So I cross here. I want to get my cataphracts out of there, get my infantry across as fast as possible. I was kind of planning to fix his infantry okayly. Fix his infantry, so then I could schmuck the rear, but I've never noticed this Macedonian companion cav over there. So I didn't notice that, and that kind of screwed me over. So he sends some infantry across as well, and I do rush over some more. His guys, I guess, route instantly, and he crosses his calves over here. But we kind of go for a quick crossing, so we could maybe weren't too sure about our idea here. I kind of tried lining up here, but it turns out that Roma threw his Pila, so I wanted to get my Pila off as fast as possible. But these Cretans, wow, you should see what they do. Ferocious damage to my guys. This unit just routs, like boom, like that, and this unit just kind of takes shots of Pila. And it sits in guard. I emptied these guys' Pila off on over here on the pikes, so I'm rushing my other guys over. These guys wrote too, so I'm like, crap. So I'm trying to do some stuff with my Greek cav and stuff. But when I charge into these Cretans, my Greek cav actually lose, which is scary-ish. This guy had a lot more Roman cav hidden in the woods to ambush me. So I was like, great. I just got screwed over. So, where's my other cataphract? Oh, it's like right in the infantry mix. I didn't notice that. So I bring this unit to surround-ish again, ish. And Alois brings over his cavalry for sport. Now there's a lot of Julii around here, so we weren't too sure about our fixing force, and it didn't really work out too well. My cataphracts kind of don't live pretty soon here. Rome gets a nice rear hit on this guy, Alois's on this Praetorian cav, and his Triarii gets in, so he's like, get away, run, but then his guys wrote, probably seeing these companion cav starting to rush in. So my infantry is pretty much screwed, I knew that, and then this cavalry I knew was also screwed because it's a sandwich between an urban and a Triarii, and this unit was just screwed all over because it was engaged in the urban, and that's not good. So these two cataphracts get away, and with these two units over here, he stopped his other Praetorian for going across. Yet this unit, these guys, I don't cross them quite at that moment. So Lois is asking me if I'm done yet, and I'm actually gonna say no because I'm not. No, not Q8. So, am I even recording? Really looks kind of fast. 1 second here. I'm just gonna check and see if I'm recording. Because if I'm not, that's really annoying. Yes, I'm recording. If you can see this while I'm uploading a video right now. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I don't even know if you saw that with Fraps. Yeah, it doesn't even. I don't think it really records that stuff. I'm super sorry. I'm just gonna quit recording. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm gonna show you what I do. Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna quit recording. So, hey guys, sorry about that. I had to do something like ASAP or AFAP for as fast as possible. So then this guy starts crossing his urbans, and he was kind of toast. So I wanted to try doing some stuff like get as much killage or wreckage on this guy as possible. With my cataphracts, of course, the remaining ones. But over here is a different story with my poor old cataphracts. This unit of legionary, Silvershare legionaries are kind of scared out of their wits when these Cretans are coming towards them, devastatingly, about to kill them. And I charge, and of course, my little unit route. RTS, Evil Horde of Timur, is online. Great, because I can't play with them because I gotta go. It sucks, because I wanted to play with them. It scares me. Not really, but whatever. So I charge in. He charges Triarii, and this general unit actually destroys that Triarii, which is kind of funny. But I noticed with my cav or my infantry units that the middle or the somewhat center of my infantry was actually faltering like a lot. So I was like, okay, I gotta charge right now, right there, right now. so I charge. And LOE is charged. And then I think I charge. No, I don't. But I do charge there just to support that. But then I look and see, all these Cretans and the Roman Cavs start crossing. Now, Macedon doesn't do all that much, which is kind of funny. But what I do is I bring over this last pike unit. When I bring over this last pike unit, I do that, but then I go for a quick charge on his general, which turned out to be a big fail. With my pike unit, my poor little pike unit, I crush his general unit. I crush his general, yes I do a hammer and anvil, and boom, there goes his general. Nice quick hammer and anvil. So, yeah, Alois sends in one Praetorian Cav just to do what damage it can, because he doesn't really have any other use for it at the moment. So yeah, that guy's routed. I'm trying to do some stuff with my units. I kind of wanted to line it up like this so it couldn't get hit from the rear, but that didn't turn out to be the case. I really got to get this done like now. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening. And he charges his Cretans. And when he charges his Cretans, that's kind of what happens. But nothing really happens actually. So this is the last stand of the generals. We're doing everything we possibly can to hold off. Alois is going for charges after charge with his general, and my general is the meat of the generals, so it's holding off the other units. Alois's general is kind of just going around and around, and then my pike comes in and it hits these Cretans. Boom. And it keeps moving forward. It routs them, which is good. And with that comes a chain rout of Julii, Rome, Macedon, and whatever else is left. These guys get hit from the rear-ish area, and these cataphracts get away with 9 men. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It says there's 9, and there's actually 8. See? Okay, pause it. 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9. Yeah, I was wrong. My bad. So these guys are actually facing the wrong way, which is annoying. So I was determined to go for a hammer and anvil. And a ton of my guys like fly off their horses. It's like, dude, you're cataphracts. You're not supposed to fly off your horses. You're tough units. Like, what's wrong with you? That's what I was thinking. Like, this cataphract, it's like, what is wrong with you, my cataphract? My beloved cataphract, what's wrong with you? So, by this time, I do all this charging stuff, and then, well, my general gets away again-ish, and we're trying to just finish off the remainder, and we do, and then all we have to do is deal with Macedon. Macedon, somewhat, what I would have done is I would have rushed as fast as possible to get across, form a phalanx line, and then push into these guys. But Macedon didn't have the time to do such things. He had to fight by getting hit in the flanks and getting smoked. So, good game to our 2 opponents. It was pretty much me that almost lost this battle. It was the stand of the generals for both of us that saved the game. So, good game to our 2 opponents, and thank you for watching this video. I don't think you need to see the rest. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.